next 15 minutes, Coach Scheyer will offer opening statements, then we will open up the room for Q&A for both Coach and our student athletes. So Coach, the podium is yours.
Well, thank you. Thanks for having us. Very proud to have Malik and Caleb with me. And it's an honor to be here. You know, it's for me, it's actually hard to believe we're already in this moment. We're playing games in a couple weeks. The start of the season's less than a month away. Our team has worked incredibly hard. We've had a big time off season, focus on individual development, from everything from their bodies to their skills to, most importantly, how to be connected together, and that's in every way possible. And so for us, with Malik, he's close to coming back. We still have not seen our full group together. So I think for me as a coach, that's the biggest challenge, that we're missing a key guy, and we haven't been able to see what that looks like, but also for the other players to understand what it's like to have Malik out there on the floor. So for us, very hungry to start the season. We know it's going to be a really difficult schedule that we have to play, but these guys are up for the challenge, and I think part of the identity of this group in a world of so many players transferring and the instability started with the fact that we had 5 guys decide to come back and give us a strong base to this team, along with 5 newcomers, and then we had several transfers come in that basically gave up the opportunity to play to come make an impact on our program. So thankful for this group that we have, really believe in this team. Now it's a matter of getting connected, building that continuity, and developing a great toughness for the games that we're going to play.
As we open it up for Q&A, if you would please identify yourselves and the agency you were with, that would be a great help for us. And Coach, we'll get your first 2 questions on the first row, left side, far left, and then towards the aisle.
Good morning, Coach. Oftentimes, you know, everybody asks about the players and how they develop and grow, but I think an unknown question, or a question that needs to be asked more, is how have coaches kind of grown and developed and adapted over the time? So how would you say you've grown from last season into this season, and the impact that you've made on the success that you've had in such a short period of time?
Well, I think for me, I'm always, before I'm asking Caleb to do something, or Malik, or any of our players, it's most important to look in the mirror and always think what I can do better. And so every season, we debrief, think about areas we want to continue to do that are really good, but also we address areas that I can do better or our staff can do better. So I'm proud of the success we've had. I think the thing that I've learned, going from my first year coaching to year 2, just because something worked last year doesn't mean it's going to work this year, right? And so it's important to identify what you feel transfers over, and then also what doesn't, and not be stuck in a certain way, while making sure you have a strong identity. So I think through these 3 years now, going into year 4, I feel we've developed a strong identity, but then understand you have to still adjust and adapt according to what your strengths are as a team and who your players are. So that's something we're feeling out right now, you know, as we go.
Again, Coach, first row, left side, right there at the aisle.
Coach Dan Tortora, wakeupcalldt.com. Kind of going off of that, sustainability in a positive sense is a very difficult thing to do in the climate that we have today, but you found a way to do it at Duke. Just what you can say to that people use the word culture, but then there's actually living culture and having sustainability, and what you can say to how Duke does it and does it so well to be in the national spotlight and to respond to change positively as opposed to running from change.
Well, I think that the advantage that I have is the fact that I've gone into a world of in coaching where there's been changes every single year. So the only way to survive or to be really good is to adapt, not reluctantly, but you have to adapt willingly and aggressively. And as far as retaining the group that we have, I think it starts with the character of the guys we recruit. I think it starts with their families. And then I think on our end, we have to make sure that, one, they're always getting the truth from us. Like, we're always sharing our vision and how they can become better. And then they have to feel they're getting better. And so the decisions that these 2 guys have made behind me, or the other 3 players we have coming back, Darren, Isaiah, Pat, they had to feel those things. So I feel that's our responsibility. And at the end of the day, it doesn't mean you're not gonna have a guy transfer. That's part of the world we're in. And thank God Malik did come here. You know, like, it's hard to imagine our team without him, but we've decided to be selective with that, where guys that can come in through high school see their path, and then when we go after a Malik in his case, he sees a great opportunity for him to make his impact as well. So that's something we'll continue to try to do.
Coach, right side, fourth row, right in the middle.
Brett Freelander, Hoops HQ. The construction of your roster this year is quite a bit different than it was last year. Is it easier or more difficult, and what are the challenges of incorporating so many guys who are back as opposed to last year where you only had 2 guys where it was basically a new roster?
Well, it's different from the standpoint of just naturally, right? If you take out that COVID year, you know, you think about Sion James Force or whoever, well, there isn't a Sion this year, right? And for us, instead of having to go in the transfer portal, our guys, the experience for us comes from within. You know, nobody greater than these 2 guys behind me. And so I think that's important as you look at the balance of a team. So, yeah, I believe we're the least experienced team in the ACC, but I think our experience comes from different places. Dame's experience playing for Barcelona is important and translatable, but it may not be experience in college. You know, I think the other guys from high school that we've recruited are natural competitors and winners, and of course the experience that these guys bring back is so valuable. They just can't assume, and we can't assume, that it's now just our turn and it's gonna happen again, or we're gonna have great success. Like, we have to go make that happen. And I've seen great hunger, which is what gives me great confidence for this team. And so, do I wish we had a little bit more experience? Yeah, of course. But at the end of the day, you want the best combination of skill sets complementing one another, but then also you need really good talent that fits for how we're gonna play, which I believe we have.
Coach, we'll squeeze in your last question, front row to your right.
Roy Howard, Juice Network. Coach, on the last 2 titles the Dukes had back in 2010, you were moved to the point guard position, and back in 15, Quinn and Ty is putting their prize and Eagles aside playing together. What are the main sacrifices you've seen from Caleb throughout this offseason to kind of generate this team for a national title this upcoming seasons?
Well, I think Caleb's mindset, you know, we talked about that 98%, and that's the ability to impact the game without scoring or the plays with the ball. You know, if you really think about it, 98% of the time when you play, you don't have the ball in your hands. And for me, it's his ability to fully embrace that, to attack that, and in order for him to reach his full potential in our team, we need him to do the 98% at a high level. And, you know, yesterday's practice, he had 9 assists and 0 turnovers. You know, obviously that's with the ball. Like, those kinds of things of just impacting others. He can score, he can impact with the ball, but the areas without the ball is where I've seen a ton of growth. And that shows maturity, and it shows how coachable he is and how badly he wants to win a national championship.
Coach, thank you. You and Malik can switch spots.
All right, Malik, you got it, man. Let's go. It's all yours.
Been a few minutes with Mr. Brown. Folks, again, please identify yourselves and the agency that you were with. And Malik, your first question will come left side, first row, right at the aisle.
Malik, Dan Tortora, WakeupCallDT.com. Spent time covering you at Syracuse and obviously at Duke. We've heard Jon Scheyer speak very highly of you over the years since you came in and just now. So from your point of view, what has Duke done to elevate your game, elevate you as a person, and continue to be the right fit for you for this college experience?
Yeah, definitely. Just the mindset, obviously, on and off the court. Since I've been here, I feel like I became a better player and a better person off the court. Just from Coach Scheyer and the rest of the coaches and staff, just the habits they've taught me since I've been here from day one. And I've got a lot more to learn too, so I'm glad I've been here.
Malik, right side, third row.
Katrina Sackett, Sports and Culture Media. Good morning. Coach talked about connectivity for you guys. Throughout the offseason, what has the chemistry and connectivity looked like for you guys with another year under your belt?
Definitely. It's obviously been a little difficult just from last year to this year, just knowing, just like what Coach said, the things that we did last year might have worked, but not everything's going to work. We're just being with Caleb and the rest of the returners, just trying to figure out things that we can all do as a team that we know we'll build each other's habits and just be more comfortable outside the basketball court.
Malik, follow the center aisle all the way to the back to the right.
Connor Woods, Elvis Illustrated. Malik, can you tell us an update on your knee and where your progress is in terms of getting back on the court?
Yeah, I'm feeling comfortable right now, just feeling good. Yesterday I practiced a little bit, so hopefully coming up the next week and stuff, just be ready back on the court with the rest of my teammates and start practicing double practice.
Malik, thank you. You and Caleb can switch spots.
I appreciate it.
Round out our time with Blue Devils with Mr. Foster. Again, please identify yourselves and the agency that you're with. First question will come to the right side. Caleb, front row.
Royal Howell, the Juice Network. Caleb, how have the conversations been with you in regards to the chemistry with you and Katie going into this season of coming from the point guard position?
It's been good. I mean, we both played together. We played against each other. I don't think it's going to be a problem. I mean, it's whatever the coach wants when he puts us out there on the floor. We're going to do whatever it takes to win.
Caleb, your next two questions will come to the right side here in the front row.
Hey, Caleb Dudley, Duke Chronicle. Can you talk about your relationship with new development coaches Tyler Thorne and Evan Bradds and just how that's helped your game this offseason?
I mean, it's been phenomenal. Obviously, new addition. Ty coming from Howard and Coach Brad's coming from the Utah Jazz. They came right in, made immediate impact. They come bring energy every day. We watch film with them every day. It's just been a great process, smooth transition. Happy to keep building with them.
Keep your attention right there.
Hi, Abby Casavo, Duke Chronicle. After your injury freshman year, there were a lot of expectations coming into your sophomore season. But I'm wondering this year, what expectations have you set for yourself, and how might that be different than last year?
Not really any expectations. Just trying to take it day by day, go hard, get better each and every day, lead, and do whatever it takes to win ultimately.
Other questions for Caleb from the floor? Caleb will go back to the front row. Follow-up question.
Royal Howell, the Juice Network. Caleb, we know throughout the offseason, a lot of other teams vie for your services to transfer from Duke. Can you talk about that decision to return with Coach Scheyer and Duke to win national title?
Yeah, I mean, obviously growing up, I've been a Duke fan my whole life. I didn't really think about transferring at all. I mean, Duke is where I want to be, it's where I want to call home, where I want to leave my legacy.
Caleb, left side, first row, right there at the aisle.
Caleb, to represent this team, like Coach said, and to be one of the returners on the team in a world where we don't see a high volume of returning players, what can you say not just about yourself and Malik, but about everyone that has that kind of leadership role to return and lead Duke this season?
I mean, it just goes to show who we are. Duke's program is made up of people who fight through tough times and battle back time and time again. So, it's going to be a great season. I can't wait to start.
Caleb, your last question from the podium. What do you think about Malik's shoe game?
It's pretty fire. I mean, he definitely. I would say top two on the team for sure.
Top two. Who's number one?
Darren Harris. Not Coach Scheyer.
Duke, thank you for the time. They'll be in the breakout room starting in the next couple of minutes. Folks, thanks a lot.